Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. I have some disturbing news. Basically, the other people on the server decided they wanted to move to these snapshots. And now, I pretty much can't play anymore. The first time I launch the game, when I start the computer, it logs me in, and then usually after about a few seconds it kicks me off again because Minecraft closes without any comment. Doesn't say it crashed, it just closes. And then when I restart it, this is what happens. Yeah. So, I was against moving to these snapshots for this very reason, but people said they were stable and they really wanted the new features and wanted to generate new terrain and stuff and couldn't wait for the stable release, so I was outnumbered and they decided to switch to snapshots. Now, some people apparently don't have this issue, some people can play fairly normally, and they're complaining about other issues. Apparently once it starts raining it doesn't stop anymore, or something along those lines. But yeah, I have not experienced that at all, because as you can see, it's still trying to lock me in, which is inconvenient. This is not going to stop. At some point after about maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes or so, it's going to throw an exception and that's it. So, for the time being, all I can really do is single player. Now I don't quite know which one was my LP world. It might have been that one, but I'm not 100% on that. So, I think this was a single player world I played earlier, and it's noisy. I'm not certain if I've shown you this world, but it's basically a kind of cave thing. So apparently it's daylight outside. If you don't want me to play this map, tell me and I'll switch, I guess. But this is one I've already done a bit of work in, so I guess I'll just show you that now. And let me just quickly go to music and sounds. Master volume can go down a little bit. Yeah, and I'll turn animals down even more. Okay, so I've done like pretty much no nether work and no end work. I don't think I even killed the dragon yet, so I might do that on camera. Mostly I wanted to keep the entire like LP inside the cave. This was a natural cave system and it's extensive, as you will probably see at some point. I don't even know why I'm eating bread, probably because I've got so much of it. But yeah, I'm keeping some pigs and some cows here. I don't really need the leather, but I do anyway. As you can see, glowstone lamps for lighting and some glowstone in the ceiling. Now, I'm quite happy about the ceiling design. It's meant to resemble a bit of a sky with clouds, and we've got the sun. Why, hey. Now I'm fairly certain, I think, yeah, these silk touch pigs. I think I just used commands to spawn these in. The rest of the gear is self-enchanted, basically, so I cheated for those two, but I'm gonna keep them anyway. It's single player, and it's nighttime now. So here we've got my kind of temporary, I guess, sheep farm, which I use just to get the color I need at the moment. Enchanting setup, anvil, storage room, it's all fairly self-explanatory. Yeah, I made way too many daylight sensors, since I really only used the one. I do have a fair amount of glowstone left as well, so I wonder why I keep those separate. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is just the, I don't know, the current storage room, I guess. I haven't played this world in ages, so because this whole thing is very grey, because I'm using stone brick a lot, it's just the one thing I have available because I get tons of cobblestone, which you will see soon. So I kind of tried to brighten it up a little bit by adding this bit. I am going to add more like these. It's just like a little bit of green, a little bit of water, and some plant life to make it look a little more fresh and alive. wheat farm, reed farm, and over here we have my nether portal, which is closed off because pigmen come in and destroy the crops somehow. Pumpkin farm, which I could also convert to a melon farm if I hit that button. This one gets auto-harvested. I do like to use jack-o'-lanterns sometimes for light, so I need the pumpkins. Yeah, as I said, I might have shown this world before, but I'm not certain. So I'll just show it again. Down this way. This is jungle grass, by the way. Technically above me there's a desert, but I used World Edit to change it. In single player I do not mind that kind of cheating. I won't do it like while I'm recording here, but while I'm not recording, as in when the server is usable again, I might occasionally cheat. And I get music. This is my sheep farm, or rather the work in progress sheep farm. I had to do a bit of a change, well, quite a lot of changes to it. The problem is, when I played this world, sheep would still glitch through the pens, so they would glitch through the walls and they would mix with other colors and stuff. So again, there had to be 16 places because of the 16 colors of sheep. But the only way I could really find to kind of at least decrease the amount of glitching they did was to make the walls thicker. So I had to make the walls 2 blocks thick. And then, because it just seemed like a fun idea, I'm using a piston to basically create the staircase to get me in and out, which is far from ideal. I would use ladders nowadays. But yeah. So, sheep farm, very much work in progress. Might see some work here, might not. This here was me doing a little experiment with how stairs could look in this. These are a little massive for my taste, but I do quite like how they're not so plain. Like this here is a very plain staircase, and it doesn't really look that good, to my mind. Yeah, again, using glowstone lamps in the walls, using regular glowstone here because I couldn't power glowstone lamps. And then this staircase first leads to my tree farm. Yeah, since I am not going above ground in this particular world, trees are an issue and getting wood is an issue, so then further down this leads to, I believe, my mining operation. Somewhere down there I've built like tunnels and stuff, but again, I wasn't very good at mining at the time, so it's very very strange. We're gonna see that big room in a moment. Over here is a dungeon of sorts. I think it's not one I'm using though. Now sadly, because of the update, there is going to be depth fog. And we can barely hear the lava noise. Wow. This here is lava storage. Because I don't want to store it all in buckets, I'm storing it like this. So this was not a natural lava lake, I just got lava from elsewhere and put it there. Now I need to remember where I put my other things. I know for some reason down here I built a bit of a cactus farm. Yeah. I do not need cactus at all. Again, pretty much whenever I need some green sheep, I build a cactus farm. Which I am aware is pointless. Ah yes, mossy cobble, that was what I was looking for. This leads me to the skeleton farm, and yes, this is going the right way. As I said, I haven't been in here in a long time. Using just random enchanted iron armor, don't have that many diamonds. Again, this is a single player world, so not much point in overdoing it. So on a server I wear diamond armor because of PvP, because people might hit me, but in single player it's not necessary. I will get it probably for fighting, but yeah, fighting like the dragon and stuff, but apart from that. Okay, so this is German, it just means up, on, down, out, off. So this is my skeleton farm, as you can see. I don't even know why I'm keeping the bows, but there's a skeleton spawner up there, skeleton spawn, and they drop down here, unless the update has changed their AI somehow, and they don't, but supposedly this should work. Anyway, just the standard, just my standard kind of pulse lengthener to have this crusher hooked up to this button and get them down to 1 hit. Apparently this thing is not currently working. The on-off switch does not actually disable the spawner, it just enables the mobs to fall down. Don't know why it doesn't work, but oh well. I have a bit of a mega project on this world anyway, which is why so much of this cave has not seen much development. As you can see, the cave system is really extensive. I had to lay down this track of cobble just so that I would actually find my way through here. This is the top of the cactus farm, so I can get down here. But my actual big project on this server you're going to see now. This looks fairly terrible without Optifine, but obviously I don't have Optifine for the snapshots. Ta-da! This is my... Basically, it's going to be the center of the base in the future. I am currently at Y level 22. I just choose some level to dig down to. I couldn't build much higher because I would hit, like, the surface. And I don't want that, so, again, this is a sky with little stars in it. I had to use more than, like, a more dense star population, I guess, than would be normal, but I needed this well lit, like the ceiling. And eventually it's all going to come down to Y level 9, like this. Rather, on level 10 there's going to be grass. Which obviously means I've got to get rid of tons of obsidian. And it's quite a lot of work. And since I've played on the server I haven't really done anything here, but building this took, I don't know, maybe a week, maybe 2. And all the floating chests you see, they're pretty much, at least most of them are full. Or partially full. Basically, whenever I'm mining, I just have a couple of chests on my bar, and whenever my inventory is full, I plop down a chest and empty it, and then I try to keep the chests filled. But basically, when I'm no longer capable, well, like when I can't reach the chest anymore because I've mined too much, I just put down a new one. And yeah, this is the place I'd been working on just now. Again, this will eventually go down this deep all the way around, and this will probably house my like some storage system, and I don't know what else. Probably I'll put some bridges in it, just to have some place to do stuff. Yeah, and I think that's about all I've done in this cave. The cave system goes on for ages, like I've not fully explored it yet, and I know I've spent probably, I think, about 4 double chests of torches already, so yeah. The bit down there is still a little wild. It's not very very conditioned, I guess. Up here is pretty much the place where I've kind of done the work, so at least largely this place is... Wow, see, I got this from spawners, so not doing too bad on gold and iron. Fair bit of coal as well. Bit of smooth stone. I'm not doing too badly. I do need to check though for diamonds. How am I doing diamond wise? 26, that's not very much. Oh well. Okay, got tons of oak leaves, which I'm using for, like, decoration. Anyway, though, might be a little bit short this episode, but that's really all I wanted to show you. And unless the server gets fixed, this will probably be where I do my Minecraft playing, until it is fixed. So, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.